Hey, what's going on, guys? BotMentality here. Today I just want to bring you a video on a little bit of technical analysis I'm going to be doing here on Bitcoin. Just a note, I'll be using the Coinbase, the BTC to USD prices for this. So just keep that in mind because amongst different exchanges, the price may be different. We'll go ahead and jump into this, and this is March 29th. It's about 2:30 a.m. Eastern Standard Time. And let's go ahead and jump into it. All right. So regarding the overall market sentiment, what I'm noticing right now is we've been having a lack of significant positive news as far as the cryptocurrency market goes, and as far as Bitcoin goes, and that's definitely impacting the price. Most definitely impacting the price. You see here on the 1 hour, we had a test for 11.5, failed it. Another test for 11.5, failed it. And it's been just downtrending ever since. It's been pretty weak. We do have an increase of volume here over the past, month, which I'll be talking about. But overall, just a lack of news, a lack of excitement has been leading to this sell-off. So everyone's quick to sell. None of these I guess you could say bounces, if you want to call them that, these pumps, none of these are actually holding. So it's leading to a lack of trust in the market, and everyone's on their finger to sell. Pretty much if any 5% move gets sold off, everyone's ready to go. So, and the consolidation is also failing. Like for example, here in 8.5 it failed. We had some consolidation here. At 7,900 it failed. So the sentiment on the market's not too great right now. Everyone's kind of freaking out. That usually means those are the best times to look towards long entries. But we'll go ahead and break in. I'll kind of show you a little bit what I'm thinking here today. So on the 1 hour, what I've been noticing here just recently, we had these lower highs. Lower high here at 8,200. That's a key area. 8,100 lower high. Again, another lower high at 8,100 again. And we consolidated here for 2 days before we finally broke down today. This right here is a pretty bad sign for the short term as far as the 1 hour chart goes. So what I'm looking at here, I wouldn't be shorting down here, guys. I would wait for a bounce. If you look at the RSI right now, the RSI is under 30. I would wait for the 1 hour RSI to be, I would say, towards at least 40. That'll probably coincide with the resistance here at 7,800. So if we can get a nice sizable pop through 7,650, 7,700, that'd be an area I would say, with the risk off of it reclaiming 78 and pushing up towards 8K, that'd be a good risk for a short entry. As far as a target, short term, I'd be looking down at the 7,300 support, is what I'd be looking at. So that's what I kind of see on the 1 hour. The RSI is too low for a short entry here. It's just my opinion. I prefer for it to be higher for a short entry. But this break is a pretty bad sign as far as negative confirmation on the short side. Regarding a long, anything under 30, preferably towards 20 would be nice. 20 on the RSI. If you can get towards that, and if that coincides with the 7,300 support down here, I'd be looking to start scaling in around there. In case it pulls towards 7,000, you're already in partially, but that looks like a good risk reward there if the RSI can keep dropping like this and we can keep seeing these accelerated price action to the downside. On the 1 day, what I see here so far is we're kind of in this channel, in a larger channel between the 11,500 area, these two tops right here, into February and early March, these two tops 11.5, and then we have this low here. What is this? The bottom of the candle there is 6,800. Bottom of the wick is 58. So we had this low, higher high, higher low. I guess you could honestly say higher high there. And then we had a pull down here, lower high. And now we're going to look to see if we can make a higher low over this absolute low of 5,800. Bottom of the candle, 6,800. And this is where we're sitting here on the daily. Honestly, what I'd be looking for, let's see, the RSI is sitting here at about 35. I'd personally like the RSI to sink a little bit lower, potentially to down here in this range, in the 28 range, 29 range, before I'd be looking to start scaling in for a long bounce, essentially near this low. I'd want the 25-ish RSI to line up with the 6,800 low here to start getting in for a long-term long play. I don't know if this thing is done yet. Unless we see some positive news, I really can't see this this sell-off ending anytime soon. for the long-term view. So that's really what I see as far as on the 1 hour. 1 hour, my bias is honestly short pops. On the daily, I'd be looking for definitely a long down in this area. And keep an eye out for news. News could definitely change this around pretty quickly because you see that as you can see, we've been selling off for a while. So any sort of positive news could reverse this really quick. You could see some buy volume coming back in, but I doubt we'd reclaim the 7,800 anytime soon as far as the hourly chart goes. So that's pretty much it. That's really what I'm looking at. Essentially, I'm waiting for 7,300 for long, and shorting pops as long as it can remain under that 80 or 7850-ish area, 7,800 area. All right, guys. So that is my technical analysis for today. If you have any questions, shoot me a PM or an email or comment down below. And remember, trade like a machine. Have a good one, guys.